from Quantico towards the Beltway. About 16 minutes there for that 17-mile stretch. Quick peek outside to show you a few more cars out there on the road, but really nothing in terms of brake lights in that area. Similar situation there, 9 minutes between the Beltway and the 14th Street Bridge. That's if you're headed 395 northbound. Keep an eye out for a Cherry Blossom 10K going on this weekend. There are a handful of street closures going on, as well as some metro changes for Sunday. All of that, we'll have a full list on fox5dc.com, but here's a quick look at them as of right now. But just keep in mind, if you're headed through D.C., that's what it looks like. Steven?
All right, Annie, thank you. Well, at least
weeks, and the one day it wasn't was when they sent me out to Knott's Park, and I was a frozen popsicle. I was a popsicle. Right now, we'll go ahead and take a look at Albany. Maryland 108, that's east and westbound. Closed due to a crash with pole and wires down there between Zion Road and Bowie Mill Road. So keep in mind, that's what it looks like as you're headed out the door. Follow that posted detour. 270 southbound, you definitely can see the rain coming in there. With our maps, you can see everything behind it, as well as just there in our traffic camera. Definitely some water on your roadways now. About 41 minutes between 70 and the Beltway. Probably because of that, people tend to want to slow down when there's inclement weather. Dulles Toll Road, east and westbound, 13 minutes in both directions. Nothing for you to worry about if you're headed to and from the airport this morning. Interloop main lanes about 12 between 95 and the Dulles Toll Road. Right now for that 12-mile stretch, that's what it looks like. You can see little raindrops in that traffic camera as well. Back to you guys. 6 o'clock hour, pretty typical of really any time before 6. Your drive time seemed to be pretty good. Right now 14 between Berry Road and the Beltway, Maryland 210 northbound. About 12 minutes there if you're headed between 301 and the Beltway for that 9-mile stretch. Maryland 5 Branch Avenue northbound. BW Parkway in both directions if you're headed to and from 195. It'll take you 17 and 18 minutes. 9 between 95 and 270 there on the outer loop of the Beltway. North towards the 11th Street Bridge. It's right now about 6 minutes for that commute. 6 as well, opposite direction towards the 11th Street Bridge from the Beltway, I-295 northbound. Mikia? Looks like for you overview-wise, excuse me, definitely a lot of rain coming in a lot of your traffic cameras. That's 270 southbound directions. Keep that in mind as you are headed out the door. We'll go ahead and look at your D.C. majors, though, all yellow for the most part in that direction. Maryland major is pretty similar. Finally, your Virginia majors, that's what it looks like as you're headed out the door. Steve?
All right, try.
That's a good try. Right now, 707, we'll look in Leesburg, US 15 southbound direction. A crash cleared before James Monroe Highway. All lanes are now back open, but you're still going to see about 40 minutes in residual delays from Stumptown Road. Keep that in mind. The number will decrease, but we'll keep an eye on it as the time goes on. Inbound New York Avenue 15 between Kenilworth and the 3rd Street Tunnel. Right now, DC 295 southbound, of course, seeing your pretty normal numbers there as well between Kenilworth and the 11th Street Bridge. It's about 14 minutes. I-295 northbound, no incidents to report there either, but that's your drive time between the Beltway and the 11th Street Bridge, about 11 minutes for that 6-mile stretch. Headed towards the Beltway, Maryland 5 Branch Avenue northbound from 301. It'll take you 14 minutes to do so. 20 there, headed towards the Beltway as well, but from Berry Road, Maryland 210 northbound. Marissa? Your overview of the DMV. We do have the Cherry Blossom 10K to keep in mind if you're headed through D.C. This weekend. That's a quick look outside. If you're headed out the door, a little bit of wet roadways. So we'll look US 15 southbound in Leesburg. That's going to be closed due to a crash before James Monroe Highway. Follow police direction in that area, about 34 minutes in delays. Steph